Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I was browsing around on GeoGuessr and found this map set that sounded interesting. Flags of the world. Every spot has a recognizable national flag of the country where you are standing without moving. Some of them are tricksy. Each country is featured only once. Okay, well look, I thought I'd give it a go. I know a few flags of the world, but certainly not all. I'm not expecting any high scores here to boast about. Should just be a bit of fun, I think, and I thought it sounded interesting. So let's see how we do. I'll leave it as default settings. I'll try and base the guess on the flag in question, but may also sort of look around just to confirm what I'm thinking. So let's just, see what there is. Okay, interesting. Wow, what a pink building here. So this flag, dark green with the red in it, I think is Bangladesh. Where is that? Over here. I'm pretty confident in that. Just sort of because I recognize it. But I'm not. It's definitely not India, and it's definitely not Pakistan. It certainly looks like we could be in Bangladesh. Just looking at the people. The architecture of this building, the palm trees that we see here. Let's just scroll around, shall we, and see what else is going on. Yes, definitely the ladies with their saris, for example. So the fashion sort of confirms it as well. We've got here a Muslim-looking gentleman. So yeah, I think that's right. I'm just scrolling back around to the flag. As for where we are, it looks like behind us there we're in sort of a fairly big city. So this could be a university building or some kind of parliamentary building. I'm not exactly sure. So let's go to Dhaka. We could be in Chattogram or Cox's Bazar where we've been before, but I think Dhaka is probably the most likely place. We've got the airport is up here. I'm going to put us in the central, somewhere down here. I see a green park there. So, plausible that we're somewhere in here, but I really don't know. So let's just go ahead and guess. Very good. Well, look, we weren't that far away there, and actually we were looking at the Ashan Manzil Museum. So that is where we were. Actually, we were very close to the river, so didn't see that, but didn't spend too long looking either. We were correct about Bangladesh. Okay, next. Interesting. What is this? Okay, very interesting indeed. We've got there. This is the primary flag, I believe, with the blue, the yellow stripes and some red crest in the top left corner. We have behind it the Dutch flag, and that is really interesting. Because, well, there's two flags there, I suppose. Now, what does that mean? I think that means that we're going to be in the Caribbean. First of all, this flag looks kind of Caribbean with the coral blue, the yellow sands, presumably represented by the two stripes there. I don't quite know what that is in the top corner. I don't know this flag, but the Dutch flag rather gives it away, I think. Looking around, it feels kind of Caribbean, right? We've got sort of palm trees. It looks here like we're quite close to the sea. In fact, yes, there's a tourist sort of sign here. And there's, looks like we're sort of in a harbour area. What do we have here? We've got a fashion boutique or something there. Maybe a swimwear shop. We've got a church. And, just the fashion with the roofs, the kind of pastel colours, the palm trees, makes me think we're in the Caribbean. So when it comes to Dutch colonies, the most obvious one that springs to my mind is St. Martin, because, at least I think it's St. Martin, because the interesting thing about St. Martin is that there's the French and the Dutch sides. I don't actually know where it is. So let's just have a quick guess. So it's not going to be the British Virgin Islands. It won't be the U.S. Virgin Islands. Anguilla? I don't think so. What do we have here? This is St. Martin. Yes, that's right. You can see that it's divided in two. There's the Dutch side and the French side and the Dutch side. I guess Saint Martin is the French, and the southern side here is Dutch. So when it's possibly the flag of St. Martin. What else do we have? Let me just... Basseterre, Montserrat, that's a French name, so probably not. English harbour, what is this? This is Antigua. Okay, well that's, I think, English, at least historically. Guadeloupe, sounds French. Dominica, Martinique, French as well. St. Lucia. Don't know about St. Lucia. St. Vincent. Grenada. Okay. And Tobago. What else do we have? There's more here. It's possibly one of these as well. Aruba and Curacao. Because we've got Wilhelmstad, Jan Thiel. These sound Dutch or almost more like South African. And we've also got here Aruba, and this is, I think, also Dutch. Oranjestad and North. That's definitely... In fact, this is the most Dutch one I've seen so far. San Nicolas. Oranjestad. The Dutch national colour is actually orange, not the red, white and blue. So I wonder if we could maybe just get a sense from this map where we are. Because clearly we're sort of in the main bit. Does that map there, does that coastline line up with anything that we can see? Possibly. This? No. This might be a bit hopeless. I wonder if it does, maybe at the bottom here. Baby Beach. Is that there, this bay here? There's some sort of dark line across this map as well, which I'm not familiar with and can't quite see on this either. So maybe that doesn't... It's hard to tell if this map is oriented northeast, north-south as well. Possibly not. What's a bit more local? Let's just get in here. I think this might be right, but I can't quite see. I would like to confirm it using this this map that we've got, but I can't. So that's maybe making me think that it's not here. What do we have here in Curacao? And again here, I don't quite see anything either. So not sure about that one. Look, I think we've got to go with one of these two. I'm more convinced that we're here than we are in St. Lucia at the moment. Sorry, in the other one. What was it? St. St. Martin. Let's just see. Does that bay? Is that bay this bay? This one on the map? I don't think so. I think that's too shapely, isn't it? And there's not this Philipsburg sort of island and lake in the middle either. So I think I'm pretty confident with what we've got. Where did we leave the pin? It's going to be one of these two down here. Either Curacao or... what do we say? Is it called Antigua? Aruba, sorry. Aruba or Curacao. I've got it on Aruba. It might be the other one. Not sure. Oh, yes. Oh, well, there we go. And it was in the city centre, actually. We were right in it. So I guess I didn't quite see that on the map, but perhaps that bay was, this marina, really. So, yeah, didn't see that, really. That threw me a bit. But glad we had the right guess. It was a 50-50 chance, I think. So, lucky there. Okay, the flag is presumably... I don't see a flag here. In the distance, maybe? Aha. Okay, well, this is a European flag. It's now, there's a few flags here that are similar. There's Romania, I think, looks similar to this, with the red, yellow, and blue. There is also one like this in... It's not Lithuania, it's not Latvia or Estonia. Possibly Bulgaria as well. I remember doing this on a flags challenge before, and I think it's either Romania, Bulgaria share a flag, or Romania, Moldova share a flag. I think it might be Romania and Moldova. I'm going to just put a guess in Romania to begin. Definitely these colours are familiar. But yeah, there's actually 3 countries which have very similar flags. I think it's Romania, Moldova, and possibly Latvia? I don't know. No, it's not Latvia. They've got more... Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania have different flags. I can't quite remember then, but I'm pretty confident that we're in one of these 2 countries. I wonder if there's anything else we can go by just in this area. We've got the church. I assume the whole area is like that. It looks pretty grand. It looks quite big, doesn't it? With these lovely sort of evergreen trees, pretty grand buildings. Romania is... The sun is sort of pretty hard to tell, to be honest, there. The main road is to our south, so we're on a main road that goes east-west. I think, if it's going to be Romania, it's likely going to be Bucharest, so we might just zoom in here and make a guess. For me, look, there is a main east-west road here, so possibly we're on there. This is by the main palace. It feels like we're not quite dead in the city centre, does it? But we could be pretty close. So we're possibly sort of on this road here. For me, it comes down to a bit of a guess between whether it's the Romanian flag, which has this crest in the middle, or the other one, which does. One flag does not have this in the middle, and the other one does, basically, of the 2 that I can remember. So it's kind of a 50-50 guess again. I think I'll just go with Romania, because I'm erring on it being that one, to be honest. But it could be... I think the other option is Moldova. I just don't know well enough which flag here is which. So let's just go for the guess like we did last time. Oh, and it was Moldova, unfortunately. So look at that. We were in Chisinau. So there we go. That was also a 50-50 guess. I got the last one right and this one wrong. So now we know Romania, I think, has got the blank flag then. The blank flag. Okay, this looks like Luxembourg to me. I think this is a pretty straightforward guess. There's not much to go by. It sort of looks like Luxembourg, and flag-wise, the flag is kind of similar to the Netherlands, but it's got this lighter blue stripe at the bottom. The Netherlands has got a darker blue stripe. So I think that is pretty much all we need to give it away. It also looks kind of right, doesn't it? So perhaps we're in Luxembourg City. Just the architecture, and so on. This is a bit slow to load at the moment today. But yes, and you see, and there is some French writing here, which I think sort of would resonate with the idea that we're in Luxembourg as opposed to the Netherlands. So let's get in there. Luxembourg. We're most likely going to be sort of in the city centre here. So again, I'm not going to spend too long sort of choosing exactly where we are, but assume we are sort of somewhere around here. Let's go for the guess. Excellent, and we were pretty close actually. Maybe the city centre's there. Perhaps I got that bit slightly wrong, but yes, look, very good. I think that was pretty straightforward, that one. So far, I think we're doing okay on these flags of the world. Again, don't immediately see the flag in front of me here. This looks like another European town, I think, although that brickwork is quite interesting. What do we have here? Is that the flag? I can't see the flag. Okay, that is the flag. Right, that's... Oh, there. Okay, right. Well, we've got this poster with the flag on as well. Now, this, I think, is Lithuania. I say that because we've got the sort of Cyrillic writing here with the H, the A, this kind of B-looking shape. And between the Baltic nations, I just have to refresh my memory here. It's definitely not Estonia. Estonia's got the blue-looking flag. Latvia we considered for a second last time, but that's got the red, white, red stripe. Lithuania is the odd one out with sort of quite a simple flag there. But is it Hungary as well? We could be in Hungary, or now that I'm looking at it, we could also be in Belarus. I can't remember. Trying to remember my European flag video, I think. God, the European ones are hard. It's not the... probably best to eliminate what we know it isn't. So it's not the Austrian flag. It's not the Chechen flag. It's not the Polish flag. It's not the Ukrainian flag. It's not the Russian flag. It's not the Moldovan flag. We learned that last time. It's not the Romanian. It could be the Bulgarian flag. It could be the Serbian, Hungarian. It's not the Slovakian, I don't think. I think the Belarusian one's different. It doesn't follow this kind of shape. Also, what's interesting about it is this flag here has got some kind of design in the middle of it, whereas this one here does not. There's actually another one over there as well, so I wonder if that seems to not have one as well. So I'm not sure what's going on with this flag hanging down here, but I think it's a plain flag. In which case, I'm inclined to go with Hungary at the moment. I think that is the one that is right. I'm just trying to rack my brains. Should have maybe revised on the video quickly. Let's just go to Budapest and see if we can sort of see a street like this. Budapest just being the major city, so, you know, most likely. We've got north-south here, a park with two roads going up through it. We're probably in the city centre. So what is this one, for example? Are we on this street here? Museum Kurt. Possibly. And where were we looking? We're looking dead west here, and we've got a... Well, I don't know what this is. It's a bank, isn't it? It's also interesting to note, actually, I thought the writing here was the same on either side, but this is not. This is English language. This is Cyrillic. So we're definitely in the country that sort of straddles both, which I think fits the bill. I don't actually see any Cyrillic here, so I'm starting to second guess whether it's Hungary, though. Do they use it? Possibly. Also not sure if this is a main road now or like a motorway, but... McDonald's. Don't know. What else do we have? I think basing it on the flag, we'll stick with Hungary, but not sure. This could be an embarrassing one, I think. I'm a bit put off by the Cyrillic here. I'm not sure how well used that is in Hungary or not. Just going to revisit one more time the other countries that we've got. We know it's not Ukraine. We know it's not Moldova. Romania, no. Bulgaria does. That's it. That's changed my mind a bit. What's the Bulgarian flag? Plovdiv or maybe Sofia. I wonder if we're in Sofia. Let's just bring this up again. I think Bulgaria's got these colours as well, so I'm a bit more confident with this actually now. Seeing the Cyrillic here makes me think that we might be in Bulgaria. So I'm going to change my guess and go for it. I'm not quite sure which street we'd be on, but you know, one of these maybe in the city centre. So yeah, just seeing the Cyrillic sort of writing here, I think the colours match with what I remember from Bulgaria as well. So let's without further ado, let's go for the guess. Oh, no. Well, that was completely wrong. We were in Tajikistan. Okay. That's a first. Did not know that. I'd be curious to look up the Bulgarian one after this and the Hungarian one as well to see what I was talking about. But that flag there with the, I forget the order, but the red, the white and the green is in Tajikistan. So I don't think I've ever had a guess out here. So it's a total new one for me. Obviously nowhere near the points, but well, I think I agonized over that one long enough. So let's recap. What did we have? We had Bangladesh, that's right. And to start with, I think that one went pretty well. We had a good guess between Curacao and Aruba in the Caribbean, and we actually got it right. Between Romania and Moldova, we got it wrong. It was a toss-up between the two there. We got Luxembourg pretty straightforward, and completely incorrect with Bulgaria. We actually had Tajikistan. So really interesting. Look, a good map set, that one. I think I'll come back to this video, to this one again, sorry, and record another video, hopefully get 5 different countries and improve the map knowledge. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.